Hello, I'm Paul Smith.
I'm Lucas.
Duncan.
And we're in Maximo Park and we're talking to you through the medium of NME.com. Well, I think the media love to predict what's going to happen, and in many ways the media in this country, certainly national newspapers, for example, have been wanting a Conservative win, apart from the Daily Express, who are owned by UKIP and want UKIP to win. And so they were all predicting it, but still nobody believed that it was going to happen. You know, they were predicting it because that's what they wanted to happen. And when the exit polls came in, everybody was surprised, and you could actually feel the surprise in the news studios. I was watching BBC and flicked over for a bit of light relief on Channel 4, but I was surprised because I thought it would be a lot tighter, and it just shows that we are an inherently conservative country, if nothing else, at this current time. And I suppose you get what you ask for, and I think for me it's really disappointing because society's quite unequal, and a left-leaning party is obviously trying to, whichever one it might be, only one of them had a true chance of being in power in this country, and they were at least had a more compassionate view on the world, and that's what disappoints me most, that the country as a whole democratically has decided for 5 years of a new government, not even a coalition this time. If you thought it was bad last time, just wait and see. And it disappoints me when people say that politics doesn't have any impact on them, or it doesn't mean anything, because you'll find out, and perhaps they're in a position where it won't matter to them because they're in a financially secure position. But people who aren't in that position are going to feel the bite, and so many of the people behind the Conservative Party have vested interests in financial organisations and businesses that will gain financially from what they're about to do to our national services. So
I think we were saying that, like on the way here, we're just saying that, you know, there needs to be a government that actually represents the people of the country across the whole country. It's the reason why Scotland's saying "see you later," you know, and you know that Westminster hasn't listened to the whole of the country, and you know there needs to be a massive change, and you know people are too scared. You know, they're too scared to, and they don't know who to vote for. And Labour just need to be a lot stronger. We need to sort of be more like sort of battling the thing.
A Labour movement, perhaps. They could actually look back at what Labour means to people. What is, you know, it's a party. There's been so much talk about the working people in this election campaign, and it makes you think, well, what about the people who don't work? What about the people who can't work? You know, it's really selfish rhetoric that's appealed to people, unfortunately, and it's. I think a lot of the problems have come in seats where people have voted UKIP because they're disillusioned with Labour. People have voted Tory who voted Liberal last time. In Scotland, the kind of the ballast behind the Labour's votes and seats in every election campaign, certainly in my memory, that's gone now. That's disappeared. So they can't rely on that anymore. So you know, you're looking at a political system in flux at the moment, which is, you know, that's pretty weird. That's pretty worrying. You know, there's obviously a rise of nationalism in whatever degree or however you want to call it, and it's, you know, it's pretty worrying, really.